Ish and Melyssa Ford got into it, and Ish cracked her muffin. Long story short, we're gonna watch this 1 minute exchange, right?
Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Wins the argument.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about.
That's his terms.
Is that what they call that?
Yes.
We've covered this.
If you type that in
I
X
know we
videos,
the Muffin brand, but like, yeah, if you put that shit
in X videos,
nigga, put it on TikTok.
Black
nigga.
dudes cracks white girls muffin. See what pops up.
Because when you say that, my generation just thinking something different. That's why I was like, yo, when did they, have relations?
What do you think? Oh, you think that?
That's what that means. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Toasted or buns.
It does sound like that too, yeah, for sure. So, I think it's just like Mel can't do this, man. She can't continue to do this.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna run it.
Yeah, just leave it.
Poses up and down. So things that you wouldn't take serious.
I love when men talk to women about their hormones. I love it.
Oh,
I
wow.
absolutely love it.
Nah, you in your bag.
Nah, I ain't agreeing with that piece.
What?
Because y'all want us to acknowledge your hormones.
No, I'm not.
And every
I'm not.
nigga in here
I'm not even
minus one
talking about
has
that.
a
But I
baby.
just love when men talk to women about their hormones and what we experience. But
We experience
y'all hormones too when y'all are
We
pregnant.
experience it too.
Oh my God.
And you want us to be cognizant of it
God,
when y'all are going through it.
Please, I don't want you to be cognizant of shit. I don't.
And you never had no baby.
Wait, hold on. Kids.
Niggas in here have endured women that have had kids
Okay,
and had to put up with the
you got
hormonal
it.
changes.
You got it.
What are you talking about?
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
I think that's a real point, though. What you saying?
Yeah, I mean, you motherfucking right, nigga. We had to endure the hormonal changes
We
that
are
women
going
go through.
so far off fucking topic. It's not even funny, and that's where my frustration is. That we're going so far off topic, and we are.
Sound like she got a heavy flow.
Yeah.
That was a real hormonal response, nigga.
But that's the thing. It's like
Menopause.
one thing. I respect Ish for taking it there, for saying you never had no kids. That's
real.
Well, he didn't say
Isn't
that.
that a layer
He did
for
say
him?
that.
He didn't say that. He said the people on this couch have endured or
That
fucked
was-
women that has had kids. He didn't necessarily shoot at her like that.
No, he told her she
And
didn't
all-
have kids.
what the fuck were you listening
Yeah,
to?
he said that out loud.
Yeah, he said that out loud. And aren't men and women dynamics a layup for him? In terms of
That's his
conversation?
bag.
That's
That's
one of
his
his
bag.
bags.
That is 100%
So it's
his
like,
bag.
he had no problem putting her in the
I know, but that's crazy. Yeah, it's like those are but she has to stop doing this. She went there with the whole, I love hearing men talk about women's hormones. Like that already, it's like, okay, we're going there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's it. It's open
Yeah,
now.
you're opening the door.
So when the muffin gets cracked, she was done with the conversation immediately after that shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when your muffin get cracked. You fucking hurt.
Damn.
You gotta go sit down
I don't know
and
why she
recollect
does it.
something.
I don't know why she does that.
I mean, well, it kind of sounds like she was talking from a place of emotion. You get what I'm saying? That's not the worst thing to do on a podcast. But as long as you it's not the worst thing to do on a podcast. Like, we celebrate Maul when he do it about Drake and shit. That's all it is.
That's definitely true.
You just get a hot flash of passion. But you got to say something else.
Yeah,
You know what I
can't
mean?
You can't stop it from. Yeah,
It's
gotta-
got to
you gotta be able to go long.
facilitate.
Yeah, you got to be able to go back and forth a little bit. You got to be able to at least articulate your point as to what you saying.
Because it's a big wave that she could be riding right now. All that energy she got, but she kind of boogie boarding it.
And
She's
the
just
emotion,
staying at shore.
and the emotion she has, like she's coming from a perspective of like, yo, she has as if she has something to say that would debunk this or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then let's hear it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's hear it. If it makes you feel so crazy, nigga, then what you got to say?
But the problem is she doesn't have a rebuttal. It's just one of them things where she was essentially saying, I don't like mansplaining. That's all she said.
I will never forget the day I learned what mansplaining was.
How old were you? Were you a lad? You was
2 years ago?
You was a wee lad.
2 years ago, maybe 3. It wasn't that long ago.
Now,
Nigga said
what
COVID.
were you explaining to her?
Yeah, because I mean that's of course that's definitely how it came up.
What were you trying to teach?
You're right. 100%. That is for sure how it came
Break
up.
it down, brother.
Oh no, I take that back. It wasn't me. She was telling me a story.
Okay.
And in the story, the guy was mansplaining, and I was like,
I don't even like you saying that shit.
yeah, and I was like, wait, what is that? Because I was like, I had never heard of that shit. She's like, it's when a man explains something to you, like like how men do. It was some terrible excuse. Long story short.
Did she just woman-splain, mansplaining?
Yeah, let me look up exactly what mansplaining is, because it's Long story short, what is man?
It's a manipulative.
Manipulation tactic.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Lauren got it.
Yeah, I was
I
about to
guess.
say.
I don't know.
But it's that.
Nah, I
Right.
think, yeah. Well, I mean, if you Google it, it's going to give you like the feminist definition probably. Oh, you chat GBT in it. Nigga, you a new age nigga. Look at
I
this.
am. I'm brand
Look
new,
at this nigga.
It's a term. It's a describing a situation where a man explains something to a woman in a condescending or overconfident or patronizing manner, often with the assumption that she has less knowledge or understanding about the subject. Okay, so she did tell me pretty much that definition.
Okay.
But the fucked up part about her story is she didn't know what this thing was that he was explaining.
Explain to her, yeah.
So she was like
That's just
asking for the answer to something or help with something, but was mad because he was a mansplaining. And I was like, man, that seems like a lose-lose, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
She's mad she
It
felt
is.
stupid.
It's a
like,
lose-lose, bro.
yeah, like you asked a question, just the fact that the nigga responded.
Yeah.
He's mansplaining now?
Yeah. So like you got to put on a wig to elaborate on things.
Yeah, you really got to be a special type of woman to be able to keep up with these type of debates for Ish. I know somebody for him. I know somebody that he can go back and forth with all day with.
Who? Just pearly things. Kamala Harris. That's a strong independent woman.
And another black woman.
I don't wanna
Allegedly.
Olay will cook him.
Olay
maybe
cooks
not-
most people.
She does, but she can handle it though. Maybe not cook, but at least it can last longer.
It'd be a- it'd be
Olay
a
knows
strong-
how to have all that chi, like just
Yeah,
fester
yeah.
up there and then like do something with it.
She would also know how to like leverage the argument. Like she
Oh
would
my
know
God.
where to take it because she's had to defend other people before.
Yeah, M4
Because she's not gonna argue, she's gonna debate.
M4 got
Yeah.
to step her battle tactics up if she's gonna go into these like men and women debates, or just double down on the terrible shit. Like, even though it's starting to sound worse, because that's a lot of the times what we hear anyway. Is like, like a woman will have like a take on something like this.
Yeah.
It seems like the man is winning, but she doesn't give a fuck. She's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
But M4 just be like, okay, never mind, you got it. Because this nigga, once he goes down, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like bringing up a woman, you never had kids, it's over, and any conversation is over.
Especially if she tried.
Because we don't know.
Yeah.
You never know,
And that's why
and that's why it's
Or
always
aborted. That's happened too.
No, 100%. We don't like.
it's a couple of those.
All of those things could be valid.
Everything could have been valid.
All of those things could have been valid.
Miscarriage,
Some
all
more
that
than
shit.
others.
Oh yeah, that too. It's
Yeah.
a lot of things to where.
Prematures,
Yeah, so a lot of things could happen to where it's like.
postpartum.
That's why when Ish went there, I said, "Damn, this nigga just a cold nigga, bro. It's a cold
But
nigga."
it wasn't-
I would never.
I get him though. I get him because she constantly berates niggas for like having a stance that doesn't always support women.
Yeah.
And like he's tired of not getting his shit off enough. That's what it is. It's the boiling point. You know how he's
Yeah.
talking about the straw that breaks the camel's back?
Yup.
That type of shit.
He's cracking the muffins from the past that he,
Yeah.
that he never
Yeah.
split it in half.
Yeah.
Exactly what it is.
That's all it is, nigga.
It's some old muffins.
Old muffins is that goddamn oven, dog.
This is probably crack easier now. They all dry and brittle.
Hell yeah.
He probably has like 5 instances where he's like, I have to make sure I get my get back on those.
Yeah,
And it's
for
got to
sure.
be at the same level or energy that the one that I let pass go. So like this was one. This was a check off whatever past muffin that he missed.
That's such a funny saying. Like, oh, I gotta crack this bitch muffin. God, I gotta crack this bitch muffin. Like, God damn. That sounds worse than like putting your foot down on a bitch. Like, nigga, I gotta crack this bitch muffin.
She don't even know. She don't know what to prepare for. What's about to happen to me? She gonna bring the spray.
Sounds like you do this motion. I gotta crack this bitch.
God, dog.
Oh my god.
Yo,
That's
nigga
hilarious.
this nigga Ish is hilarious, man. when it comes to these topics, I tell you, he goes for them, bro.
No muffins going crack.
no muffins going crack.
But nah, and it's funny because these conversations is part of the reason why they have Mel. And she can't even, but she's not like going deeper.
Yeah. And that's another thing too. Like if she goes the emotional route, if she starts crying, I'm gonna get uncomfortable watching.
Yep.
She's done that before.
I know. It has had me like, oh God. Damn, I know that's why she's here, but fuck.
I'm gonna get uncomfortable watching, but it depends on why she's crying.
It does. If it's
Like if she's
yeah,
crying
it
because she's
matters.
learned about herself, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
like
You
a
know
good
what I mean?
cry.
Yeah.
Melissa's such a
joyous
weird
cry.
Yeah.
She has a weird dynamic because like so many times I want to root for her, but I'd be like, God damn, you just make it hard.
Why? Why?
Because every now and then she goes through a stint where she's doing really well, and I'm like, yes, you can do this. I see this.
Yeah.
I see
And-
you can do this.
And you know what's funny? It's like she can do it.
So save
To be
your
fair,
ass,
like she does well all the time, pretty much. It's just not all the time, but okay. Let me just put. How do I say this? So Joe is able to be on point longer, right?
Yeah.
Like like
Yeah.
strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah.
And not everybody can strike so consistently.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, I feel like she's striking at a decent rate, but it's kind of just
like
funny.
what's a batting average?
I don't know.
Like a
baseball
good
enough.
batting. So like a good batting average is like 3, 4. 4 is kind of crazy actually.
For
0.4.
yeah, anything over 4, you're in the Hall of Fame. I'm pretty sure.
Or on steroids?
Both.
Definitely on steroids for sure. Steroids doesn't help your hand-eye coordination though. Just
Yeah,
helps
but
you-
it
just
does
you-
help your elbow put a little bit more
Yeah,
twitch
it just
in
helps you like. But a 3 batting average is really good too. Really good.
It's kind of like shooting
baseball
like
is so stupid.
it's like shooting 37%.
Baseball is so hard, nigga.
Baseball is
Hitting the ball 30% of the time makes you good. It's kind of crazy.
yeah.
These niggas are nice, dog. They're nice. But what was you about to say?
It's just baseball is stupid. What was you about to say? I'm about to reiterate again. I'm potting and shit.
Well, they shouldn't play baseball
Double
outside.
down.
Yeah.
Nobody should play baseball outside.
Yeah, man. What
No,
else?
well, Patreon for that.
Is there anything?
It's for the paying customers.
Are we gonna do? Is that gonna be added to the Olympics? Some sort of baseball? It would have
That
to
would
just
be hilarious.
I probably win.
I fuck
It
y'all
would-
up in
Nah, I
baseball.
win.
But the only thing,
You do look the most Dominican, but that's only if FMAC decides to join
I
the
feel like the
competition.
only thing. But
I
I feel
was
like the
way
only
more
thing,
Dominican than FMAC.
feel
FMAC
like-
like Puerto Rican.
But how do we play baseball? I feel like the only thing we could do is like batting cage.
Yeah,
that's
it
it.
had to be like shit
Who
like that.
throws the fastest ball?
Oh yeah, that's a thing too.
No,
we could
fuck
do
who-
fastest
oh,
pitcher.
okay. Competition.
Fast-
How we
yeah.
gonna? We
Competing
gonna get a
wise.
gun to
Yeah,
make
against
it?
the speed gun.
Yeah, you can speak up.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
we could just go
Smith-
to the place.
They
There's
got a
places.
You might say
that-
they got
Okay.
indoor like baseball spots where they're already clocked in. So yeah, we could do that too.
I know out there.
I'll
Nigga,
go
boy.
out there and throw a knuckleball, nigga.
One of y'all niggas gonna throw that shit at the ground. And I'm
Yeah, we're
like,
only
nah.
throwing fastballs pretty much. Can't,
You're
none of y'all
short.
niggas is curving shit.
Yeah, Lauren
I
can't be
might put a
speaking.
little angulation on that shit.
We should also, since
Yo.
we're throwing that, we should throw a football because we know Tone can't do
Oh,
that. So
football will be fun.
Football is
For
fun.
whoever you can throw the furthest football.
We can do furthest, or
Furthest and more
shit.
accurate.
We might have to do some
accurate.
drills.
wide receiver
Yeah, like
One-on-one.
we gotta line up.
Yeah, we got to line out one
gotta
on
line
one.
and cornerback action or whatever.
And if we throw shit in there, we might as well do baseball. I mean, bowling. I'll probably kill all your niggas. in
Bowling
I'm
is
not gonna lie.
childish.
Nah, no.
Bowling is great.
What?
You don't know.
It's one of the
You
it's
don't
one of the
understand.
only sports where it's on the verge of hobby and professional.
I wouldn't call
It's
it
a weird. No, but it is though.
It's a game.
It's a
It's a
weird.
sport.
It's in a
It's
weird
it's a-
gray area.
It's a sporting game.
It's a game that people try to sportify, but it's not innately a sport. And I
Would you
still
count
whip all
pool
the
as a
ass.
sport?
What?
It is.
Would you count pool as a sport?
It is.
Pool is
man.
a sport
No.
because you're
but
you're
so if-
directly playing somebody else.
If pool is a sport,
So that means
I mean,
by
but
that
You're
my
directly
fault,
playing
Ed.
somebody in bowling.
bowling.
What'd you say that, man?
if pool is a sport, okay, if you were gonna say that pool isn't really a sport and it's more so a game, then I'd be on your team. But like, if you're saying pool is a sport, then yeah, bowling is a sport.
And if
Yeah.
pool is a sport, chess is a sport. Because your premise was you got to be playing against somebody.
It's not, but bowling is.
Nintendo Wii is a sport then. Wii Sports.
Wii Sports.
Sports,
Nigga,
nigga.
Michael Jackson, the dance game is a
Yeah, right.
sport.
Yeah,
nigga.
Dance Revolution.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Dance
What's it called? The
Revolution.
Michael Jackson
Dance for
Experience?
Generation.
Yeah.
That's a sport.
Yeah.
No, but
I got
at
two
least
gold
with
medals.
pool, it's like you fuck up, that person gets to what's the word? Like capitalize off of your fuck up. With
the same
bowling,
thing- it's the
it's
same
not
thing
really
with
the same thing because it's a whole new set. You get what I mean? It's not
No.
direct
That's
If you think of
opponent.
like
If you
racing,
don't- if you don't-
or like
you can
hurdles,
Foosball is
No.
more of a sport than
What?
fucking
No,
bowling.
your
foosball is crazy.
opinion has you.
Foosball seems like a game
Yeah, it
more so
does.
than pool does.
You're fucking
Yes.
crazy.
Yes,
Okay,
foosball's a
here's
game,
the thing.
bro.
Like, think of hurdles. Like people in track and field and shit like that. If you fuck up on one of the jumps, now the person next to you is getting a lead. It's the
Yeah.
same kind of shit with bowling. It's like if you fuck up with this strike that you should have gotten,
Yeah, you
now
missed the
this
strike.
person's getting a lead.
Yeah.
Good
It's
analogy,
sorta like
yeah,
that.
Mac. If you miss that spare, nigga, that's points on the ground. It's
Yeah,
not on the
literally,
board.
yeah.
I can get ahead now.
If you
He
don't,
only hit 2
if you
pins. I
don't-
only got to hit
Yeah.
7.
If you don't clear every frame, you're in trouble.
Yeah, quick, and it happens quick.
It is-
Quick. You throw 3 gutter balls, you're behind.
It's over for you.
Oh,
You're
no, yeah.
behind, nigga.
At this
and
point,
you
you're
got to
just-
throw straight X's
What's
to
with all
get
this
back.
emotion? Nobody's this. I agree with that. My original point was just that bowling is just in a weird, stupid gray area. I don't think bowling. I don't think bowling
Just
because
committed to
bowling
it.
is like an Olympic sport.
Nah, it's not. I don't understand.
I'm sure it is.
It might be, but
No,
I
I'm
don't
sure. I'm sure it is.
Bowling is
I
an
mean,
Olympic
maybe
sport.
to some senior citizens.
Probably.
But
And this whole conversation of what's a sport, like archery is in the Olympics as a sport. We could have that conversation as far as like
Here's a strong answer.
no, but you put Olympic sport.
Yeah, that's what the question was.
Oh, well, then of course it's not. We all
Dude,
do
is
that.
bowling in the Olympics?
Just do is bowling a sport.
so it's not a sport.
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot what
I
side
mean,
I
it's
was
not
on.
a Yeah, exactly.
What side I was on.
Bowling at the Summer Olympics. Bowling is not considered.
Oh, no, I think I
Sport, but it's
disagree
one of the
with
most
you.
popular sports in the
Most
world,
important.
Special Olympics. Oh shit.
It's more so.
Special
I was right.
Olympics.
Y'all fighting for
Were you right this whole time?
those people. Those people. Y'all fighting for the people.
Go back to that thing. Go back to that thing so we can see it.
Don't say locked
No,
eyes.
zoom into that so
We-
I can read it. Bowling is not considered a sport, but is one of the most popular sports in the world of Special Olympics.
Y'all was
do you hear
defending
that, though?
special
But no,
opinions.
you skip.
You
It
skipped
says
the word.
bowling is not considered an Olympic sport.
Oh,
But
sorry.
it is one of the most popular sports in the world.
in the world of Special Olympics. Keep reading, you dumbass.
Okay, but the thing
Okay,
is,
so
with
in
I'm
normal,
special. That's
so
why I bowl.
it is a sport though.
Yeah,
is
it
a
is.
sport though.
The
It's a
way-
sport.
No, in the
the
world of
definition of a
special
sport-
people.
The definition of a sport is a game. People are. You have a paid audience. That's actually the a part of the definition.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It-
But
no,
don't
but
you gotta
it's
be
a
doing-
flimsy definition, almost like what corn and what ST is like.
For others' entertainment. That's what you're saying.
Other than entertainment.
An activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment.
So any physical exertion will do it.
yeah.
So that means that
This
throwing
is-
darts in a bar could be a sport if
Yes,
you got enough.
definitely.
yes,
that's
yes,
sport.
that's
But-
yeah.
Uno, nigga.
I think you're wrong.
It's not, and the Google just said it's not a sport.
No,
now,
it's
I was
Olympic
actually
sport.
It's not
giving
an
it more
Olympic
credit.
sport.
I was like, it's in a weird gray area. Them niggas just said no.
Nah, but
Unless you're slow.
Oh.
Unless you're slow.
by this definition, it's a sport.
yeah, it is
Yeah,
a
it's a
sport.
sport.
Physical exertion
We-
involving skill.
We can all agree that there's certain
Texas-
caveats.
Like gambling is not a sport.
No, it's not a sport.
It's not a
Coming
lot of
from the
physical
least coordinated person in here, it's no wonder why you don't recognize what sports are.
That's
nigga.
true.
least coordinated.
It
How
makes perfect sense that this is what you're
You
saying.
are the
you
least
just say that loosely.
You don't know
but
that.
what am I not coordinated? You can't throw a football.
I could throw a perfect football.
Can
Have
either-
y'all haven't seen it?
I haven't
It's-
seen it yet.
None of us.
He
play
saw
football
me
together.
one day when my shoulder was fucking hurting and we throwing a football.
Oh,
You want to
Okay.
judge me based off that?
Yo,
Sounds
look
like
at
no
him.
good.
Based off that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yo.
That excuse sounds crazy.
My nigga, Tuesday, you
Your
have to
shoulder
watch
was
this again
fucking
and look at
hurting.
his face.
You just happen to be hurt the day that y'all. That
what I'm
is
saying.
that is
My nigga.
Hey, wait,
That
wait,
is
hold
a
on.
coincidence.
Tony, real quick.
Sounds a little
First of all,
trippy.
Tony,
we
real
weren't
quick.
like,
The
yo,
day-
we gonna play football this
Wait, hold
Friday.
on.
Be ready, nigga.
My nigga, the day that it was like an event that our friend Football, which is his name.
Oh yeah, I remember
did.
this event. I remember this.
It was
event.
The
Yeah.
governor came out. It was a whole football event.
Right.
You telling me that was the day your show? Come on, man. It had no spiral, no type of like.
It's wobbly.
Yeah, it was all wobbly and shit.
Yeah, Lawrence should keep talking because he was there. Nigga, first of all, only reason he's judging me is because he was shy to throw the football. Like, it was a long time when
I
he
do
was
remember
just,
that
he was just
conversation.
holding it. He was kind of being selfish. Everybody was like, hey, nigga, like, you pass me the ball. He was
Everybody.
like, nah, man, let me just count
I'll
on this
give you that
motherfucker
though,
right
because
here.
Noblez is a quote
Noblez
unquote pretty ass nigga when he's doing something. He's
He gotta
trying to like
get
look
warmed
good.
up. You gotta get
just
warmed up.
flip flopping sides. Okay, I
He
got
gotta
you.
get warmed up. He's got to cradle it. He's got to get comfortable, and then he can throw the football. But
Yeah,
congratulations, you threw a football.
I said he can't throw a football, and that's what he said back. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he said, he starts talking about coddling baby. No, I didn't want to fuck up the event.
So I will say all this
Fuck
to
up the
say.
event. All right.
I will say all this
This
to
is what
say.
we doing
Melyssa
now.
Ford learn how to throw a football, and Ish'll respect you.
Yeah.